Warning, the following Let's Play may or might contain crap, violence, words, and or jokes unsuitable for minors and or weak souls, so viewer discretion is advised.
No problem. Yeah, I would say probably at this point...
Fill in Vanguard? Full? Or
yeah,
one or 2 points?
You should probably go for Warp first, because you'll need Barrier. Once you have Barrier, I would say go for Vanguard.
Okay, so 3 points in...
In Warp, yep. Then you get Barrier. Next time you level up, that is.
This dude?
Well, it doesn't matter. I would say just Sentinel him for now.
Okay, full?
Yeah.
Well, that's not enough because we have 1 more point left.
Then I would say upgrade his Barrier. He'll need it to survive. He is, after all, like I said, incompetent.
Assault rifle?
Oh, definitely. That's like the main
Just
skill for her.
Full.
I would say, I would actually say give her assault training now.
To adrenaline?
Yep, and then some more combat armor.
To shield boost?
Yep. It's always important to get those upgrades when they're available, and then
Soldier.
yeah, just give her soldier. Like I said, stat bonuses is very important in early game. You should always, if you have the possibility of quickly getting to a significant upgrade, like a shield boost or an upgrade to your overall barrier effect, it's always important to go for that one first, because it gives you a lot of bang for your buck. Other than that...
Oops, wrong. I was supposed to...
Yeah, you'll get used to it after a while. I did
Yeah,
that a
it's
lot.
been a while since I actually played Mass Effect. These controls are like crap nation to me.
Oh my god, I hate snipers so much. They are an instant kill on Insanity. I had to get the best medium armor I could find, as well as a bunch of armor platings and health upgrades and physical thresholds in order to be able to just survive a single sniper shot with full shields. The sniper shots, they are very much the same as when you use the sniper. What is it called? I don't remember. It's so long since I've used sniping abilities in this game, but you get...
Scoping?
Yeah, you know, when you scope, you get a special ability you can use once, and then it has some sort of cooldown, where you do like 100% more damage or something. Basically, every shot you take from a sniper is that move.
Ah.
Oh, in this position, you're very well off moving down, and then positioning your squad mates down below. One by the crate where you were just looking. Yes, there. And then one behind you to deal with that husk that's attacking you. Yes, that one, but doesn't matter. Now you can kill it, because it's, like I said, low difficulty. But on high difficulties, you're better off just hitting the pause button. So you're pulling out the old sniper rifle.
Yeah, with that I can deal so much damage that I can kill things in 1 shot.
Yeah, well...
Right. That shotgun is going to come in hand. I mean, Banshee, isn't that a...
Well...
That's a sniper rifle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
I
don't-
gear up or just...
I don't think gearing up matters that much at this point in the game. You don't get gear that makes much of a difference. It's more a matter of tactics. But you can get away with a lot at veteran difficulty compared to hardcore. At hardcore, you can get away with things you couldn't normally get away with on Insanity. Insanity really is insane in this game.
Well, there's a reason why it's called Insanity.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, in Mass Effect 2,
Or Insanity.
Insanity isn't that bad.
T.
Ho ho ho. But Insanity isn't really that bad in Mass Effect 2, because the enemy has a tendency to just line themselves up and create a form of shooting gallery. But these ones I find to be far more aggressive. You'll often find them rushing you and just try to get in your face. And the problem in early gameplay is that they will be better equipped with more health than you. Now there are certain situations that are worse than others, but again, these are things we'll get into later.
In Mass Effect 2 I recall a certain situation where the NPCs can move backwards around a box where you can't pass through.
Oh yes, that's in the prison level. but it really isn't that bad if you are playing as Vanguard, because you can get yourself into new tactical positions that are very effective. Also, the ability to get to point blank range with the shotgun immediately is a...
Ooh, oops. I mean,
Yeah, it's funny how they always focus in on that.
specific point.
Yes.
Like Super Monday Night Combat's intros to the stages have jiggle physics.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to show you at some point. But that will be later.
Now this is what what I was talking about with the very classic Hollywood, very picture perfect something. Like, he is the picture perfect bad guy, you know. He's brutal, animalistic. He's cool and cruel. You know,
He's the evil guy.
yeah. It's like he's practically got horns. You know. I mean, like a devil. It's very black and white. Like, you can't go neutral. You are picture perfect hero, whatever.
Or just the bad guy in a good guy shell.
Yeah, you are either the picture perfect hero or the picture perfect anti-hero.
I'm not great, I mean.
Yeah, you're a whiner.
Yeah. It's sad and it's not constructive and it's
You mean
evil
productive?
And it's... No, if you take something constructively, it means people say something to you. For example, I give you an advice about how to write a story. If you take it constructively, then you say, yeah, I'll think about that, you have some good points, and so on and so forth. If you're not taking something constructively, you're particularly moving against it, saying, you suck, I'm the only one who knows to write how the story.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's good with some grammar lessons, and it's also good to point out what it is we're trying to do on this one.
We are the bad people. I mean,
Well,
the
we
good
are
people. The bad good people.
we are an alpha male, female. Yeah, whatever. You know, we are the boss.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm quite positive. It's the thing about this game is that it sometimes has an odd way of rewarding going against the nature that you're trying to accomplish. Like, I suppose it's my own way of viewing things, because I get that it's set up so that it's supposed to show you if you go all out good or all out bad, you get certain advantages, but you will always have to pay some sort of price by doing things a certain way. But I find that I often ignore the whole pure renegade, pure paragon thing and just go do whatever. There's a mission after we've become Spectre where the paragon thing to do is something I never do, because, well, I just think it's stupid to do. I'm sure from a human standpoint it makes sense, but it is illogical in my opinion. We'll get to that one as well. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but we should probably just focus on the story at this point.
Yeah. Except for the mission to the moon.
Oh yeah, that's actually also important that you remember the mission to the moon. It's optional, but in Mass Effect 3 it will actually be referenced on a quite important level.
The council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, son. You're a damned hero. That's not why I mean. It's Saren.
Yep, that other Turian.
Saren's a spectre.
Right. Now,
A living legend.
I'm curious about the whole disposition of Anderson. I always found it interesting that no matter how much of a bitch you are, he'll always treat you like you are, like he just pointed out, a damned hero.
Saren
But
had allied himself with the Geth.
I don't know. I feel like the whole Renegade Paragon thing is just
Something to do with that beacon.
a strap-on.
You were there just
Yeah,
before that beacon
I
set
don't know
stuff.
about that.
Did you see
I
anything?
just feel like it doesn't make
Any
much
clue that might
difference,
Tell us what Saren was after?
to be honest. Like,
Except you can actually choose to... No, wait.
well, wait, what?
A vision.
No,
A
it's.
vision of what?
I just remembered something wrong that you, as a renegade thing, you could choose to shoot Rex,
Oh, sure.
but no, you can choose it as doing something bad, or you can use a renegade intermission where you literally stomp him with words that convinces him to stay on your side and kill
Yes.
stuff for you. So renegade choice is to shoot him, but the renegade function option that comes with intimidate is literally to
No.
stomp him into the ground with words that
Yeah, convincing him of your...
I know
I'm the
Your
good guy,
superior
follow
position.
my ass and shut up.
Yeah,
And the other one, I'm the good guy and you should be the good guy too, to your own people in your own badass way.
this is exactly what I'm talking about. No matter which one you choose, the result is almost always going to be the same.
Yeah.
You can choose different options to like give yourself more Paragon or more Renegade, but those things don't really have any effect in game. You will get messages and responses that'll tell you, oh, it made a big difference, but gameplay-wise, it doesn't make any difference. The gameplay difference lies in the special events that you can trigger during cutscenes, where you can say something that's very Paragon or very Renegade. Those will make a difference, but only compared to not doing them. Like, if you do the Paragon thing, it'll get you the same thing as the Renegade thing will. Like, you will get Rex with you no matter if you do the Paragon thing or the Renegade thing, for example. So it's the only reason it makes a difference whether you go for the Paragon or the Renegade moral choice when you're talking, like telling people to shut the hell up or threatening them with a shotgun, is simply to get additional points into Renegade or Paragon, so you can do more Renegade and Paragon things. So it just, it seems like something they've just slapped in there, like to say that it is a deep game where you have to make choices, but yeah, to me the choice is pointless. That part of the game never really worked for me so well.
Where do the elevator go again?
It goes down to the engineering level where you have the drive core and where you have your man.
The dude who takes care of stuff down there.
Yes, exactly. The guy that sells you stuff. Yeah.
What are we supposed to do now?
Start by talking to Joker, and then I believe you should go to the console and
To the star map and pick a location.
yeah.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the
Wait, actually,
Oh,
we
that
just go there.
brought us.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't remember. It's only later we get to choose our destinations. Technically, the Normandy is now ship yet.
Oh yeah, true.
It's a good thing we called this a Let's Play, because I can't remember half the things we're supposed to do. I just remember tactical things, because that's the stuff you do the most. Mostly this game is just another shooter. That's what I'm talking about with the whole RPG element. It's just a strap-on in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like a very bad thing when I say a strap-on, you get the term right, but it really does seem to me a bit vulgar the way they've done it. It seems to be there simply to make it possible for them to say, we made a deep game. Technically, regarding the indoctrination theory, which I still want to remind you to pay attention to as we play through the game, if this indoctrination theory is indeed what the people at Mass Effect have been trying to create during the whole trilogy, then actually it is a very deep game, at least story-wise. But the attempt to incorporate this RPG element into the gameplay, in my opinion, just isn't very successful. There's a lot of games that does it much better.
Okay.
I know I've been very hard on the game right now, saying that like some of the elements, like the cover system, isn't very effective. It's better to stay behind something on your own than move in and out of cover, and things like I've been saying that the RPG element isn't very good, so on and so forth. It's not a bad game. It is a good game. It's entertaining. It has a lot of variations in
Stories, characters.
yeah, so on and so forth. I'm more talking about the gameplay being a bit monotonous without presenting much challenge once you put
And
it down.
repetitive. It's kind of just shoot, skill this, skill that, done.
Exactly. The real virtue of the game, I think, lies in, especially in the second one, in entertaining and dynamic combat, and a story which is interesting to hear. But the RPG element and the whole layout of the levels and the side missions and the go here and go there, I personally found to be nothing more than, like I say, a strap-on. Like it does not add to the game. It does not make it more interesting. It just fills out the gaps.
Yeah. You have a point, a really good one actually. I just enjoying this for being I can choose where I can go game.
Yeah.
Without actually choosing where I go because it's a linear quest thing.
Yeah, you can choose to go certain places, you do not have to go, but if you want to complete the mission, you have to go certain places. And I know it's like this in almost every game, but it's very bad in this one. It is very linear. You have to be very specific places, and the places you can go.
Before you can go specific places you want to go to.
Yeah, and there are places you can go you don't have to go to, but they don't offer you much. The mission on the moon is important. It's not required, but it does upgrade your character some. But other than that, the majority of side missions in this game only really serve to be reference points in the next game. Other than that, they don't have much else to offer. The reason the second game was popular was because you had the ability to incorporate the story from the first game as you played it, with the story in the second game. So things you did in the game we're playing now, they will carry over to when we play the next game. So all the people we've been jerks to, they'll remember us and they won't like us.
And they'll be jerks to us.
Yeah. And we can point shotguns at them again.
Yeah.
It'll be ever so much fun.
It's the little tower we have to go to, right?
I think it's the only place we can go at this moment.
It's the only place we have to go to. Oh, it's here where we meet the Turian guy, isn't it?
Yeah, Garrus. He is surprisingly effective, actually, in combat. Like, certain people, they are, in my opinion, not so effective. Both Ashley and Caden, I never use them. Once I'm done, like once
I don't know why, but basic combination is just Turian and what's the heavy guy called?
Krogan.
The Turian and the Krogan, and then we're cool because they're alien races and they're like the only two guys who is like, I'm awesome, yeah, and the only two other aliens in your whole team are just like small girls. They may be very powerful in combat, but they are not anything in looks and stuff as the other two. They're like, I'm the strong guy, yeah, and the other two girls are like,
Well, I think it's fun to combine, especially on some missions, to bring Rex, because in my opinion he just has some of the most forceful comments, and it's fun to bring one of the girls along, because, I don't know, there's always been that battle of the sexes, where when you bring one of your lady companions along, you will have, like, the possibility of... Oops. It's funny how you can use your minds. This is something that happened...
I'm in the Citadel and I can shoot my gun.
Yeah.
You know, I can even shoot people.
No, you actually cannot. You can. It's like, that's probably why you're allowed to use the gun. You'd be surprised at the Citadel security allowing people to carry live fire weapons and holster them and fire them randomly, but apparently there's some sort of safe lock that makes sure you cannot shoot while you are aiming at someone. I mean, according to the yeah, it overheats quite easily, but There are some sort of mini computers and guns that'll measure where they shoot, what they're gonna hit, and apparently the citizen security can control those so you can shoot people. It's the only reasonable way to explain this.
Jeff attacked
Yeah, and then we go to war and you can shoot everyone.
indicates that
That's like...
That's what it's always like.
Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason. Eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in
But-
cold blood.
Well, once we're done with this part, I want to mention some things about building a team using some of the different characters. But for now, I think this one we should just sit back and listen.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
And we're back in action again.